Welcome, wonderful internet. This is Lightning Cloud, and welcome back to Changed. Didn't think I would be back into this so quick. I'm sure nobody probably did. But, beyond some requests, I've decided to come back to Changed, since the special edition is out now. Not the full game, it's in demo, technically. But I've had a few people say on my Changed videos to start playing the special edition, which I already planned on doing anyway, so it's not like, oh, it's not anything that I wasn't already going to do. But I wasn't planning on coming back to it so soon. There's a few other things I wanted to do first, and obviously it's October, I want to do some other things, and I have scripts writing, among other things that I also have to finish before getting to any smaller projects or big things. And there's that one big project that I plan on doing at the end of the month that there's kind of some small snippets here and there on my Twitter or on my channel that are kind of there. As well as a few other videos I also have planned for this coming week. But by popular demand, apparently, because apparently a lot of people liked that I played this game, I've decided to start playing the special edition of Changed. Now, the game's not finished. In fact, it's only, I think a third of the game is actually able to be accessed in this build. And I don't think there's a lot of things that aren't translated into English yet and things like that. So it's going to be a little difficult to kind of navigate while we're here. But we'll try. Okay. UI is a little bit pretty much the same. This game is pure fiction. For the story's content, please play the first game. It is highly recommended to experience this version of the game after completing the original one. That's another reason I played the original game. Just because of that. I knew that was a thing. Ooh, there's actually a sprite now for that. Sorry. I didn't have the game's audio on, I'm sorry. I'm a horrible person. Insufficient power detected. Main generator has failed. Elevator power is offline. Office area power offline. Library power is offline. Life support will be offline soon. In order to ensure the survival of the subject is released urgently. Backup power is online. Please seek help as soon as possible. Okay. Ooh. So it's the first room that you wake up in. But it's different now. I like how it's set up. It looks cool. The dazzling glare makes you unable to open your eyes. But you still squint hard to see where you are now. Through the hazy eyes, you find yourself in a very strange room. Your hands and feet are weak, head dizzy, and you are soaked. The most important thing is that you feel hungry, as you haven't eaten for years. You have nothing. You only wear a pair of shorts that are inexplicably ended up in. Obviously, you were kidnapped. And your last fuzzy memory before the coma also verified this. You were attacked by a group of people and then brought here. You are confused, but you clearly understand that the most important thing is to escape from this room. Obviously, you have only one choice. Ooh, you save right there. I like that mechanic. Oh, that's different. Okay, so shift still run. Ooh, you can use the other shift now. That was something I actually complained about in my playthrough, was the controls made it hard to do certain things because you have to use like your one hand for everything, plus use the mouse for the same hand because you're using the arrow keys instead of WASD. And that's something that I actually complained about. Don't know whose notes these are. Read the first page, read the second page. Ooh, I like how you can choose now. Don't make any contact with them. Once you touch them, you will lose yourself immediately. If you don't want to be part of them, just be sure to avoid them. Bless you, survivor. And who are they? The handwriting of this note is very sloppy. It doesn't look like it could have been written by the kidnappers. There's obviously a warning. In an instant, you kind of hope that all this is just a reality show. So you can actually choose. The smart sewage system will automatically absorb the sewage above the sewer opening. Do not dump untreated sticky substance samples, chemicals into the sewer. Especially biological samples. Okay, so this is all the same. This is all the same so far. So yeah, we already know how to do this. You gotta go up there, check the vent. Seems that the machine that controls the life support chamber next door has been turned off, or turned on. The dust on it is very thick. There's no trace of usage by humans. No response. Unknown substance that has been air dried is deposited on the bottom of the test tube. You are hungry, but you'd never eat that. Rehabilitation training plan. After the subject is awake, please be sure to instruct the subject to complete the rehabilitation training under surveillance. Investigator Tog. See, this is the thing. So it used to be left shift on the original game, so you had to use shift keys, the shift key and the arrows. Or maybe that was just my keyboard, I don't know. But it wouldn't let me use the other shift key, which let you use your other hand. And it gave me cramps trying to play the original game just because of that. Tap F1 for game settings, F6 to change window. Oh. Return to the menu. Okay. Alright, and we're back after I changed my settings because I didn't know that was an option. But anyway, we're back into it. X6 to change window mode. Yep. Return to the menu. Press X or escape to exit selection. That's key. And check for key information. Wait, you can check things now? That's interesting. That's interesting. Obviously, no traffic is allowed here. Thinks the door's locked and there is no nearby switch to be seen. Something I want to also do for this playthrough specifically, because I did not do it in my original, is try and get all the transfers. There's a few that are really obscure and kind of difficult to get. So there's those ones I'm specifically going to be targeting because they're the more unique ones. There's like always the run of the mill ones, like, oh, you're a white wolf now. But there's the ones that are just like extremely unique. There's one here. There is this one. I do know this one. No, I won't do that one. Through the hole in the wall, you can clearly see that the pipe is covered with steel. Through the hole in the wall, you can clearly see that the wall is covered with steel pipes, wires, and support frames. It's deep and dark inside. Of course, although you are not fat, you could never get in there. Oh, that's interesting. I knocked that flask over. There's a few things on the table I can't get to look at. Alright, well, let's just get out of the room. There's a glowing switch deep in the vent, but this little hatch can only be opened from the inside. You look inside, give up on the idea of crawling in. Sounds like something is dragging and sliding. Don't get closer. There are a lot of creeping noises. I'm a little scared, and I'm changed. Okay, so that's a unique cutscene. It's not a unique transfer, but it's a unique cutscene. So, it's one I didn't get. Because I kind of already figured what I was doing. It's a unique cutscene. It's not a unique transfer. It's a transfer that we're probably going to see a lot of because I'm not very good at this game. But yeah, it's a unique cutscene. It's a unique screen. Alright, we'll get back into this. What was that? A moving milk pudding? Yes, I remember the milk pudding. Anyway, it's not safe here anymore. Now is not the best time to ponder such things. Alright, so then we go up here, get the button. Struggle to put your hand into the vent where the pipes and cables are intertwined. And finally, you press the switch. Door lock is lifted. That's interesting. This is not part of my plan. That's interesting. Oh, it is dark. You can see the numbers on the floor a lot easier now. A mess, it looks like. It has been abandoned for a long time. Where's the kidnapper? There seems to be no trace of anyone's life here. You shudder. You have a hunch this adventure may have just begun. Of course, it may just be because you are cold. Oh, that's interesting. Complete set of lock-picking tools, but you don't know how to use them. Ooh! Report record. The subject is very miraculously alive. Unfortunately, I didn't find any way to open the one-way security door. I don't know if the subject will be a hidden danger. Maybe I should cut off the power of the life support system. But I want to try and solve the problem without causing casualties. Watch it for a while. Report finished. Interesting. So you can actually... That's a tape recorder. That's kind of cool. Yeah. So there's tape recorders? There's lore? There's more little lore dumps instead of the one big one now that's like at the beginning of the game. This machine can accept a password. It seems to be connected to the rightmost one. Yeah, we know this. Yep. Find clues nearby. Take away the cardboard. Oh, that's cool. Take away the pile of newspapers? Yeah. So you're like cleaning up the mess to see the number on the floor. Because it's like 71421 or something like that. There's paw prints. I can see the paw prints. I'm standing on them. Yeah, and of course it's locked. I know that. Take away the pile of newspapers. Who painted this? And this is the save. Strange machine for storing progress data. When you stand in front of this machine, the machine will scan your iris and make a record. Is this the latest attendance machine? I'm sure. Some tried and repetitive things... Oh. Some tired and repetitive things can be skipped using F12. But sometimes by skipping, you may miss some things. By the way, important things are usually marked with a exclamation mark nearby. Don't miss it. That's an interesting thing to say. Take away the cardboard. It's a record of everyday things. The experiment failed again. I sealed the door, but this crisis almost blew up the floor. The tiles for the floor repair have been set according to my design. The pattern composed of large square tiles is the secret. The password of the warehouse is written on the floor of the hall. There are rats in the warehouse, so we brought in a cat from outside, but it disappeared after eating our biological sample last night. Okay, so this is all the same. Seems to be something on the balcony, maybe a wild animal. That's referring to the thing outside. The cat creature. Batch of subjects seems to participate. Yeah. Yes, I know. Okay. So, okay, we can't get in. There's no sign that it can be open. We can't get in that one. Okay, I don't think there's... What's this? Is this anything? No. Okay, that's the same. The man in the photo is turned into a dog. If you touch that milk pudding, would you be like this? Seems that we are studying ways to turn humans into animals. Don't know whose notes these are. In our civilization is to continue, we must change our genes. There's no other choice. Swear, is everything too late? Either way, so long as one can survive, it doesn't matter if it says human. Fine paper is full of terms, chemical formulas, which is really a headache. It doesn't matter if it says human. No. Come to the library. I'll wait for you. Who left this? Unlike the machine there, it is in a closed state. The dust on this machine is a little thicker. Button's rusty, cannot be pressed. You start to wonder what this button does. You remember the thing before. Don't get close. As you can see, empty. Old newspaper. It's all about the vigorous new flu. The newspaper is very old and has been yellowed, but the date seems recent. You're a little surprised at how long you've been kidnapped. A pile of exquisite trash. Exquisite trash. A box containing all garbage except clothes, food, and water. Box containing all garbage. Okay. So that's not garbage. Just check all these rooms. I know, yeah, this room. So if you go in and out of this room enough times, a transfer will happen. I did find that out. Report record. The bastard went upstairs again to find the subject, but he failed to open the door. Obviously that bastard knew about the surviving subject. That's rude. I have tried to catch him several times, but that bastard is so smart. I will block all the passages upstairs later. I don't want to play any more games. Report finished. Jeez. Checking. I can tell who that is. It's kind of obvious who that is. It's cool that there's like the sharp edge of this broken mug makes you not want to be close at all. You're not wearing shoes. That's very fair enough. Take away the pile of newspapers. Yes. Oh, that's cool. Trash can. So that can was empty. Now it has trash in it. Now it's full of trash. Because I think I cleaned up all of it. Yeah, I cleaned up all of it. Very twisted and crumpled paper reads, please don't disturb others while they are reading. That's funny. So that's all that note says is, don't disturb others while they are reading. That's why when you're reading a note, nothing happens. until after you're done reading the note. Okay, yes, I read that already. Okay, something I didn't check. Star-shaped plastic sheet that is useless. You don't have a trouser pocket to hold things. Interesting. Ooh. Even more interesting. That is a lot of... So both of them took me over? That's kind of cool. It's like a fusion, I guess you could say. I like that. He's extra furry. I like the furry, fluffy things. Okay? It's something I just really like a lot. So I can appreciate that one. What else was there? So that was the... Right, if you go in and out of this room enough times, a transfer will happen. 3 times, okay. Fortunately, when you enter the room, you're immediately hit at the door by a lot of milk pudding. Door has been sealed by goo. Seems that you're in danger this time. Those sticky creatures quiver over your body. Your calves are numb and itchy, like they are wrapped in a fluffy blanket. And there is some tingling feeling. Goo is changing your skin cells, making your perception nerves malfunction. You are leaning tightly against the door, unable to move, barely standing still, not to collapse. As those things spread, your lower body loses all feeling. But you are not uneasy. This feeling is very comfortable, very relaxed, and very natural. Your consciousness is a bit off, like a trance. Your legs seem to be together, with this mound of goo. You can feel those intriguing sensations. This goo supports your legs. You seem to be being eaten. The goo spreads over your body, but you are not afraid at all. You seem to know that these things will not hurt you. After all, they are really gentle. You feel comfortable. Before you know it, the goo completely sticks to your body, covering your chest. Your legs are a little uncomfortable, but you can still stand. The goo on your chest spreads evenly. This layer slowly rises and falls with your breath, as if it were part of your body. Your face, head, even hair are not spared. You find that your legs have become arched, like an animal's, and your mouth seems to have been elongated. You clearly see that you have a cute little nose. It feels like cramps spread all over your body, but it only lasts for a moment, because your bones are being changed. You feel very at ease and comfortable throughout this process. You are all confused. This is probably because your sensory nerves are paralyzed. You don't even feel wrapped in something to describe that feeling. You are like a piece of ice slowly melting in a pool, melting into this pool and becoming part of it. Your tail sticks out from between your legs, and this tail made of goo doesn't feel so heavy or sticky. You picked up that fluffy tail, that goo tail. Maybe you always wondered what it would be like to have a tail. I've always wondered what it would be like to have a tail. You hug it tightly, the fluffy tail growing on your new body. No. I see why some people really are upset that I didn't get this one. I know now. Why? I hate all of you. Hug it tightly, a fluffy tail growing on you. Oh, you're a little happy to be like this. Fucking, I wouldn't be a little happy. I'd be fucking ecstatic. I would be like, I have a tail now, bitches. What are you gonna do? You don't know if it's due to being assimilated, or you like it like this. You're full of joy and contented with it. Your adventure is probably over. Oh well, I have a tail now, so I don't care. All I know what the thumbnail is for this video. Okay, I already know what the code is. It's like 71421. I already know the code. I'll save now, just so I don't have to do all that again. Outside. Let's do this. Let's see if this is different. This is a little different. Morning sun shines on the collapsed buildings below. This is a tall tower that you haven't seen in any news or books. The scenery below is also very strange. Pieces of ruins, tall, standing towers. Where is this place? Looking at the desolate ruins beneath the tower, you are a little puzzled. Are these the remains of an ancient city? It seems unlikely to get any help from here. Okay, I already know what happens there. If you wait out there too long, the cat thing comes down and assimilates you. 71421. Yeah, that's right. Something opened. It's time to run. Oh, okay. See, I remembered the one in the box and realized, wait, I made a mistake. Oh, there's a tower now, so that's kind of cool. I like the mechanic of saving. Oh. That's another fusion one. Whoa. That's kind of cool, actually. So does he have 4 ears, or does he have 2 horns and 2 ears? I can see he's got 4 eyes. That's a cool one. I'm glad I got that one. So now there's fusion ones. Oh, this is gonna... This is gonna take me a while now, because now there's ones that require 2 of them to do. Oh. Will that stuff squeeze through the door? There's a lot of pieces right here. It's actually lagging my computer. There's 99 slots again. So I found out in the original build of the original game, there was only 4 save slots. Oh wait, what is this? Don't step in those stains. The cat will hear you. Use the obstacles here because the cat is often tired, and it will only approach you in a straight line. I have marked the places where you can hide with a barricade, hoping that it can help you. Come to see me in the library alive, human. There is also a skull-like logo behind this misspelled message. So, my game is lagging. It is lagging. Which is really freaking annoying. I don't know why it's lagging. Probably because I'm trying to use full screen mode to get the better capture on it. But it's causing issues. And that fell over. So I'm safe here. Everywhere there's a cone barricade. And now it's tired. Please pull down this rope when there's really nowhere to go. Pull down, okay? Stay away from him. The latex beast cat was startled by this decoy, and the opportunity to escape is here. Someone's painting. It's obviously the same person's handwriting as you saw before. Okay. The latex beasts will not be affected by the virus. They have a special structure. The virus cannot survive on them. Subjects who have been transferred into beasts also have resistance to viruses and will not be infected anymore. The latex beast looks sticky, gets dirty easily. Their goo body will automatically repel pollutants such as dust, bacteria, and impurities in the air. I dare say the latex beast is the cleanest creature in the world. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, I can't go this way. Okay. When there are difficulties, just go for it. Hesitating only worsens your chances. Also, careful observation helps a lot, too. In short, life is not a game. There's only one chance. So there's this note here. Is this the same? The layout of this building is not humane at all. It's awful. These rooms have no symmetry, no artistry. They're completely messy. But fortunately, the closure here is very good. Even if there is a biological chemical attack, it can be kept safe for a while. After all, this tower was originally built as a bunker. Even after thousands of years, this tower can stand upright. As a research site, this place is really suitable. But I really just want to breathe. It's too boring. Okay, well, no more cat. With the help of the decoy left by the mysterious person in advance, you successfully escaped from the latex beast cat. You're breathless, frightened, and you try to keep yourself calm. But it's obviously useless. That segment was so much freaking easier. Hunger, fear, and loneliness hit you like a flood. For a poor man who has been imprisoned for so long, this is almost the limit of physical fitness and reason. You don't even know what you can believe. Those unprecedented creatures don't let you feel safe anywhere. This is the first time you wanted to have a person appear this badly, even if the kidnappers themselves appeared, you realize. But there's nothing here. Not even clothes. Only those monsters and the endless unknown. Your legs are weak, but you have no choice. You have to go on. Walk out of this building alive. The only reason I'm doing this, transformations. I did the cat transformation in my original one. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, cat transformation. No. Go watch my original series on the original changed. If you want the cat transformation. Space, yes. Okay, yeah. There's only one that's like the arrows, and it's really annoying. You're desperately struggling, kicking hard, rolling on the ground. With your hard work, you finally rip the goo sticking to you off. Slime gets into the vent and runs away quickly. This door was welded shut. There's water in it. The maintenance of the vent is an impasse. Some people claim to see strange shadows in the vent. Today, my colleague also told me that an experimental sample escaped into the vent. That's probably what that was. Don't go any further. I'll try my original voice that I tried for Dr. K here. I said don't go any further. Did you wake up because of the power outage just now? The life support chamber will automatically release the subject when the power is off. What a superfluous design. Oh well, a potential hidden danger started running around in the Institute. I have no time to deal with your accidents now, so you better stay there and don't move. I know you don't know anything about it now, but I don't want to answer any of your questions. I just want to solve one of my own problems, and that problem is you. Right. I just need to turn on that thing. Detecting the signal of a fugitive subject and starting the final safety mode. It is strictly forbidden for subjects to leave the storage area of the warehouse, and the violators will be subjected to coercive measures. Oh. Lasers, huh? Well, that bastard actually sealed the ray projector to the tape. It seems that he is determined to let you go to the library, but the rest of it is enough to trap you. Detecting subject's vital activity signals. These rays won't kill you, but will make you unable to move forward in other ways. Stay there and stay still. See you later. These infrared rays seem to move along with you. You can only think of ways to find out the pattern of these rays to bypass them. Who is the one who is watching you? Who is the mysterious man? Who helped you in secret? Only by moving on you can find the answer. So I'll save over that one. Interesting. Okay, so it's a trigger sequence. No, I knew it. Alright, detecting fugitive subjects. Latex bestialization device activated. Wait. What? Latex bestialization complete. Restraining the fugitives. Oh. My own shorts? That's scary a little bit. That's a little scary if you think about it. Alright, let me get through this part and then I might call it there. This is a little tricky. It's not impossible or hard, it's literally just remembering the pattern. Alright, so the little lines on the bottom can kind of help you too. So the one here is offline. You have to go back one at least one time right at the beginning. Then you can go forward until here. Then you go back. And you go forward. Oh my god. Okay. Yes, that was definitely the right way to go there. Okay, I got it. I did it. No detected fugitive. Due to lack of power, the mode is automatically turned off. And the lasers are no more. Ooh. Alright, yeah, we've seen this one. Beautiful, isn't it? It is, actually. It's nice and pretty. Virus is a super virus like never before. Unprecedented. Long incubation period, various ways of infection and concealment can disguise itself. During the long incubation period, it will spread to all people who have direct or indirect contact with the poor victim. The virus perfectly exploits our genetic defects. There's nothing we can do. This is the end of our humanity. Our end. The demon to restrain us has appeared. But if our plan succeeds, if our theory of ideas is correct, then all can be avoided. Hey, you came here alive. Congratulations. That's not how you spell that. The strange doctor is blocking passage up to the upper floor. I may not be able to see you the first time you wake up, but I will use a message to guide you. I don't know how long it will take you to wake up. Months? Years? If you see this, go to the library. Who is this mysterious person? You have a hunch that this adventure will completely change your life. Unknown road ahead, huge tower, mysterious creature, viruses, latex beasts, mysterious man. You're full of questions, but you can only continue your adventure. Let's go. Hope doesn't come by waiting. Be my dragon snow. Oh, dragon snow. You really are outdoing yourself, really. I talk to the developer occasionally. Not like full, like, serious conversations. Literally just like, ooh, you're doing a thing on Twitter. And then I'm like, yeah, that's cool. And then he sends me an emoji or something. But I do follow his Patreon, which I'm going to be leaving in the description of this video, by the way. So, that is pretty cool. Ooh, the camera does follow you. But, I'm going to... Ooh, Roomba, talk to me. Sweeping robot. Seems to like you very much, and it has been watching you. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to save over that. Office rules. The whole list is filled with rules. You feel like, if you continue to look, your head will swell 3 times. Rewritten at the bottom of this, no running in the office. Okay, I think everything's the same. There's a main circuit behind this wallboard. Once power fails, the lighting circuit in the office area will be damaged. Please repair and replace the fuse in time. So that's what's causing this to happen. This is a wall hole filled with steel pipes, which is no different from the ones you saw before. Fair enough. Alright, and then that's the... I tried to mix animal genes into human genes. I have done many experiments, but until now, there is no effective way. I heard that the social system in some areas on the other side of the earth collapsed. Too many people died in this plague. Okay, this is still the same. We have already become carriers. We are not human, the virus will do nothing to us, right? And then, yeah, this changes you. Look through it. No. Alright. I'm gonna leave this one here. So this is changed special edition. This is... Oh, man. This is not a completed game. It's still being worked on, like, as we speak. So, Dragon Snow, the developer of the game, he's still working on this. He's working on a few other things as well, but he has a Patreon, that directly influences how, you know, how he gets his stuff done and things because of funding. Obviously, it costs money to make a video game, and he makes more than just one. He made more than just this. But yeah, so if you want, I will be leaving a link to his Patreon in the description of this. As for the special edition, how do you play the special edition? You have to have a copy of the original changed in order to play the special edition version. I guess in older builds, the only way you could play the special edition was to download it in Tools Management, which has since changed. Now you can actually go into Changed the Game, and there's a Changed Special option that opens it up now. You still have to download it though, so make sure that you do download it if you want to play this specific version of Changed. As for more videos, I will be doing this series until I can't. I'm going to be keeping updates with Dragon Snow to see about how much more further into the game I can be. I think now in this current build of the game, I can get all the way to the library and start the vents, but I can't go through the vents yet. So I can't do the gas zone, I can't do the balcony area, I can't meet Kay yet. It's literally just, we get to the part where we meet Pearl, and that's about it. We don't really get any farther than that yet. So there's a lot of things in this playthrough I want to do, mainly because there's a lot of new content, but at the same time there's content that was in the original Change that I missed, that I also want to try and get, which has just been directly carried over to this. The graphics have been updated. I really appreciate the F6 changing the windowed mode. That helps me more than you can ever know. But thank you. Thank you for that, Dragon Snow. You rock still. Anyway. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that yada yada. Typically YouTube stuff. Yeah, I'm a YouTube sellout. Leave me alone, okay? But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, leave a, do all that. This is the Light Clouds reminding you all to stay safe and stay awesome. Have a good one.